What's up, chat? Back at it with another banger video. We had to cut off last time. We're almost done with the investigation segment of the game, so hopefully we can lock in. Chat. Oh shit! I have to do this voice now. Wonderful. All right. I already forgot his voice from last video. That's amazing. Fuck. It's an Australian accent. Okay. Everything I saved from the fortune teller for 2 full years. All right. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you all the power to control the world. That's just too stupid.
Wait.
Yeah, that's the end of that. That's the end
That's
of the
it?
segment. Yeah.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Alright, that's
it's
fine.
time for the long-awaited class trial!
Oh, God.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
So you remember the red door?
Yes, I know where that is.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
No shit, really. Okay. Is the music loud in this? Because I really hope not. Because that would be very obnoxious.
It's really loud.
Okay, I'm gonna speak as loud as I can.
I'm also gonna try to speak as loud as I can.
I
Oh,
bet
shit,
you were
we have to-
afraid you would be discovered the murder you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can read all the secret details of Makoto's crime.
Why is the music so loud? You have to speak
I
louder.
did it, but... Okay, wait. Oh shit, we can... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both knew that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
No shit! You're so stupid. That was so dumb.
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in
maybe
front
try
of
to
you, which will
change the
transport you
settings.
to the court where all your fates will be decided.
It's so
I'll
loud.
meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Okay, go to settings.
I don't want to talk to all these people.
you don't need to. ...
Let's get started. Alright, can we just leave? Bet.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can go. I guess I have no choice but get on this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Are
Are you scared?
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's
No,
up to
scared
you to
isn't quite
cover
right.
what is serious. I'm starting this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never get grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the
I'm
truth
gonna
about
close my
Sayaka's
door.
death. I know we need someone else to tell me to do that. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. Fuck, I keep messing up these lines. Makoto, you're the easiest character, and I can't do your lines. Because it's just my regular ass voice. And Sayaka's honor.
Fuck Sayaka.
Okay.
She's a hoe.
Honestly, fuck Sayaka. Who the fuck is speaking?
It literally doesn't matter. It literally does not. Okay, we get it. We get it. Get in the elevator.
Get it. God damn it.
Ow, you finally arrived. What do you think? Does it feel like the real Corlu? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's so shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now.
Oh my god.
We did what he said and found our seats.
Oh shit. Type.
The seats were arranged in a
This
giant
is Aura.
circle. It's set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
Okay, and we're sitting
Yeah,
next to the
yeah.
fat guy. Of course.
And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal.
I like how we're sitting next to the fat guy.
Deadly
Out
rhythm.
of all
A
people
deadly
we could have
defense,
sat next
a deadly
to.
faith. A deadly class trial. So this is where you can save.
Yes, I would like to save.
It's
Oh,
great.
this is. Oh.
So you remember the skills you got from talking to people? That's where
We
you
just look
can
up at
do
truth
them.
bullets.
You'll be able to look at them
Oh,
throughout
okay.
the entire trial.
Lock in. Why is the music
Class
so loud?
trial. All
Even.
rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Really? No shit.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will
Who
receive
done it?
punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay,
Bro, he said it like 10
everyone,
times.
close your eyes. And
Wait,
whoever
what is
says
going on with this icon? What the hell? You see this icon, right?
So when it's like a
Don't
it's
be a
when they're like
goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real
I
quick?
forgot that was her voice.
Sam.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
What?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Okay.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
So
First
since
up
I
is
played
the
this
case
game,
summary. Now,
okay, yeah.
let the class trial begin.
All right, let's
So
lock in.
since I already played this game, it's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Do I? Okay, I probably should.
As playing progresses during each class trial, you engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these sessions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements.
Okay.
What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder.
Okay.
Use the mouse to aim and then fire with the left mouse button.
We're school shooters, basically.
Pay close attention to each character's statements and use the truth bullets to blast the right ones. So basically, they're gonna note that if you automatically fail. Press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Okay, so what happens is there's gonna be a contradiction in one of their statements, and you have to, and with the certain truth bullet, you can refute that contradiction.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something's off. So the yellow ones are the only ones you can shoot.
Oh, okay.
Not the. You can't just shoot any statement.
Okay.
That represents a potential hole in this person's statement, a possible weak point. So in later debates, you'll see that there'll be multiple yellow statements. That doesn't necessarily mean that each one is wrong.
Okay.
Your truth bullets are only effective. Take aim and fire. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
What is this Ace Attorney type shit?
It is based off Ace Attorney, I'm pretty sure.
Is Ace Attorney before this?
Try to remember
No,
how my
they're
room
two different universes. Yeah, but yeah, Ace Attorney's older.
with the way things had been damaged. I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
I mean, this does not take a genius. Like,
Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer. of course.
oh God, you're the programmer. You should.
So
How?
you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have
Why
been
would she be in the
attacked in the
bathroom?
main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't.
Yeah,
even be-
thank God this guy's smart.
Sorry.
Dumbass,
Okay,
bitch.
So what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Oh shit.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. By the way, this is not the only minigame. There will be multiple.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Ah, Leon's sus.
That's right.
How's Leon sus?
Because he's already like taking like he's already blaming us.
Let's draw our conclusions after we.
Yeah, because he's always he's pretty quick.
Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
And also the lady, also like the writer.
It's not gonna change that conclusion.
Oh yeah, Leon's is very sus.
I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
You really believe that?
She's right. That's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer.
Okay.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like
Oh
to
yeah,
learn?
I have to.
You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're
Okay,
concentrating,
okay,
time will
okay,
slow
I
down
get
so
it,
you can
I
pay
get it.
close
Okay.
attention.
Okay.
Still only have one.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
No shit. We
Where
just.
does that get us?
Oh, okay. It's a repeat.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen.
Fuck this bitch.
You did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, we got AO's account right there. We got AO's account. Don't worry. We got boobs.
Okay,
Boobs got
wait.
her.
Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer.
Can we
right?
kill this
Well,
bitch?
What if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina? Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Boobs.
Well, I went to get
Boobs.
some tea.
Boobs.
For tea, but the knives are gone. Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't
And
trust
at
this
any
bitch
point
for
while you were
evidence.
there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
This is so sus.
Think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together?
Oh, I could see that.
And lying to protect each
That's
other.
true, that's true.
Swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become...
That's a good question. This guy's pretty smart.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So there's no point of an accomplice.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's
Correct.
no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did?
You're
work
so
together
stupid. It's
and
actually
we just didn't
insane.
know about the rules?
Oh, that's true. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind.
Grief, enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Dumbass.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay,
Type
so
shit.
then.
Alright, then we're done.
The
That's
swimmer
not us.
seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Oh shit. We have to defend her now.
I swear
Great.
it wasn't me.
Sure, but can you or anyone else
What is this
prove that?
pose?
Oh my god.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Is that okay?
I hate
Whatever.
to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's... Right.
That's funny.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last
What?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just
Those
asked her
lesbians.
to stay over, which means we have airtight
Oh,
alibis.
okay, buddy.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate?
No, it doesn't, you
We're
dumb
not allowed to
bitch.
Sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it
Thank you.
doesn't
She's
say we
becoming
have to
smarter.
Stay in our assigned room. So I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
It's a girl, you dumbass.
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so
He sounds like Hitler. Look at him.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Leon.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
Leon or the
true.
girl.
One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Yeah, you
Well,
dumbass.
because
Oh.
they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here. Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
That's weird.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Monica? No, you dumbasses.
Sayaka is the one who took.
I got it!
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When
That's
she
true.
came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight
Oh,
to
now you. Oh, okay. You could have told
As
us
she
this.
left, she said she just wanted a drink of water.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So
Sure,
you're
Bakolo.
saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Possible.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Okay, fuck this bitch.
He did do it after all.
I hate this girl so much.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the
How am I sending you in the wrong direction? This is truth.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Like, what do you mean? I'm not I'm not
Damn, if I
redirecting the
don't do
argument.
something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict
Makoto,
me,
they're all
everyone's gonna die.
retards, you dumbass. They don't.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you
Yeah, this guy
talking
doesn't know what
about?
vocab is.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
What was missing from the scene of the crime?
What the hell is the Hangman's Gambit? Okay, sure,
You'll
whatever.
understand it.
Okay.
By the way, if he's stuck, I'll help him because I think I know the answers to most of these. Sometimes I'll forget though, so I'll have to try.
Are you serious? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you're gonna have to spell out the word. Is what you're gonna have to do. Influence gauges your health bar. If you
Okay.
lose, if it goes to 0, you lose. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. What was at the scene but was not?
What do you mean? What? That makes no sense. Wait, what did you
What
say?
was- But what should have been at the scene but wasn't? Look at your truth bullets.
Wait, what should have been at the scene but it was not?
Now it's not this. It's not these two, by the way. What should have been? Okay, remember the interaction with Kyoko where she was like, "Oh, I noticed how clean your room is" and stuff like that.
Oh, I know. It's the. Is this
Yeah, but what was not found at the
a
scene?
single hair?
There you go.
Oh my god, I didn't mean to click on that.
If you don't understand, just look at the truth bullets.
Okay.
'Cause they'll help you figure out.
Okay. Ugh. Okay, this is really weird.
Oh well, I didn't realize it would give you that.
Now I understand.
Why it takes so
Now
long
I
to shoot?
understand. You have to just spam it.
Oh, okay.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Oh, he's
The
speaking
reason
facts?
all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
No, the killer's hair, stupid.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been.
Alright, we're done. Okay, surely they can't accuse us of being the killer.
Then that
Okay, that means we're not the killer.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner
Thank
and
you.
the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto
Thank
isn't the
you.
culprit?
Oh my
Are
god.
you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove
Thank
why
you.
Makoto couldn't have
Thank
done
you. She's not for the streets. Sayaka's for
Like
the
to
streets.
hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom?
Okay,
at the
remarkable
scene?
is a weird word.
Sayaka
I wouldn't
was
put it like
attacked
that.
in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
Yes, I remember.
The killer struggled getting to the bathroom. The evidence proves it, that the object the killer broke. What did they break?
They broke the doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Well, yeah, no shit. It's his own fucking room,
But if the
dumbass.
only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering
What?
about it.
Open the door! What?
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded.
God,
Hopefully
he's
that
so
will help
stupid.
you
It's insane.
understand.
He's the killer.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering fact. Or act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more?
Okay, so I have to.
From here on out, the number of weak spots will start to going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Okay, this is just gonna talk about yeah. I'm not. So it's just saying there's multiple weak spots now, but there's still only one that you can technically destroy. I think it'll give you more bullet points now. No, it still gives you the one. All right.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first
Oh, no.
attacked in the main room.
Okay. Pause
She
it.
then fled
Hit
into the
escape.
bathroom.
This game, the way you can tell that one is not right is if it's true. Like if you think like, oh, this makes sense, then it's probably not the one.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
That's not true. She didn't lock it.
No, that's wrong.
You're
The
right.
bathrooms. He's a boy, so he doesn't need to.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't.
Is
fit in
how
the
is
frame
Leon
quite
is
right.
so suspicious. It's insane.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true.
Wait, Monokuma can help you?
But you know,
He'll only do it
you're
to like
supposed
say
to
like,
be the ultimate
you know,
lucky
just to like
student,
clarify
right?
some things.
But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know what the door actually could be locked. Why would he think that the door was locked?
Because the crime took place in Sayaka's room. Or he thought that. Because it was a girl.
In other words, the more important detail about the scene of the crime is that they didn't know was...
Wait, what?
No, no. What room did they think they were in?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't. Sorry. That was my bad. That was my bad.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Are you saying
I'll stop,
culprit
wait.
didn't even know where he was?
Are you good?
Inconceivable.
Absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific,
It's still lagging.
what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. The killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that
He
wasn't
didn't
locked.
know it.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Thank you.
That is a definite possibility.
I swear to God.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have.
Oh my God! Thank you. Yes, Makoto, she's a dumbass bitch.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
What?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority.
Wow,
rules.
you're very stupid.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line.
Yeah, majority rules is horrible. That's a horrible idea.
Needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or
We have a shit ton of bullets. What do you mean?
no matter how trivial they may seem? Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have
Makoto, you gotta speak up. Stop being a bitch.
Oh, you don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Yeah, you're boobs. You're just
It's
boobs.
fine. It's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
I can't take her seriously.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
That's sus. That's
I don't
sus.
think so. That seems way
Yeah,
too convenient.
Leon. That's real fucking sus.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
What?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something,
Ah,
and Ms.
okay.
Mizuno just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds
I
like
really hope this
someone
fat bitch
doesn't
dies. I really hope
know
this fat motherfucker dies.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
You're not even pointing at me.
Because she asked me to do something in particular because how frightened she was, and that's the
Oh,
answer
switch
right there.
rooms, right? Switch rooms.
No, there's no way Sayaka could let someone in because
Wait, what? Because we switched rooms, right? Okay.
I
let's-
got it!
You got it.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
type shit.
Okay, I don't. I already saw this cutscene.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the
Oh.
door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Ooh.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Shut
Why would
up.
she lie about something like that?
Because she's a bitch.
I
She's
know
for
you
the
don't want to
streets.
consider it, but look at this and tell me.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only
still
way.
deny
She
the
had to let him in.
possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you. Oh wait, this is a fucking Sayaka, by the way.
Wait, what?
This is Sayaka's. This is a note.
Wait, when did this happen?
She found it.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on Detective.
I don't give boobs.
When
I don't.
saw that, I was like, holy.
Oh, shut up. Damn. No one gives a shit.
Classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in
That's sus.
Huh?
That's sus.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Be real. It's the note says Sayaka on it.
So,
It's
Makoto,
not me.
did you
No.
write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears
Yeah,
a legible signature.
Fucking
Sayaka's
stupid. I swear to
signature.
God.
In that note, Sayaka wrote.
Really? No fuck. You have eyes?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young
Ugh. That's just disturbing.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh my
To
God.
be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Yes, they are involved. What happened?
What makes you say that?
You're stupid.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Very well then.
Okay. It's all lies. It's all lies. Dorm nameplates. Let's go.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Okay.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem.
I'm confused. Wait.
Okay. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is had to be because of what got switched between me and Sayaka's rooms.
Sayaka
You
and
can check
Makoto
the truth
switched
bullet.
rooms, correct?
F1. F1.
I don't. Sorry.
Okay, it's dorm nameplate is the you have right now. What does it say? The nameplates on the doors to Sayaka and Makoto's rooms were apparently switched at some point. If the nameplates were switched, then what room would Makoto be in?
Says the room that Makoto was staying
No,
in.
because we didn't stay in that room.
No,
Someone the door plates were switched.
He'll tell you the answer.
the nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates
Like
got
Nintendo.
switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate
Oh, you
on
could have
Sayaka's
spoken.
room
Hello?
actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be...
Wait, why is he so mad? You see him, right?
And the one who switched
Yeah.
the names was...
I don't know why he is so mad.
Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay,
I mean,
then who did it?
there's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew who we had switched rooms.
Sayaka. It was the only person we knew who switched rooms.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah, it doesn't take a rocket science. It's not rocket science, buddy.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
That's us.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Well, fucking really.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Oh my.
But we
Yes.
still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Thank you. How is he smarter than you?
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
This is gonna take a while. We didn't even go through all the evidence.
We
Oh,
just
boobs.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
No, that's
When you
easy.
look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
No.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
No, no, it's not.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Hey, yo.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
No, because she was using the sword, you dumbass.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
I don't think we're close to solving this mystery.
And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more?
Is there more?
Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, y'all start learning
is
multiple.
it just multiple? It's just okay. It's just.
You have to so not only you have to guess which statement is a lie, you also have to guess which truth bullet refutes that statement. Is what it's trying to say.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Okay, I understand. Okay, I know. Okay.
Good
Q.
looking, have fun.
Oh, we Q.
When
Now
the
do
fighting
Q.
broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
No. Wait. I didn't think about this.
If the person with the sword really did attack her first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
It wasn't a sneak
When the
attack.
fighting broke out, base sneak attack.
No, it wasn't a sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Good job. Nice job, boy.
Thank you.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it.
You just
Like
took a picture of
someone
it?
cut into it with
Something sharp.
No, he'll show it.
You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's
Oh my
going
god,
on.
no one
The
fucking
sword was
cares.
used first. There wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's
Right.
true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword. to
Yeah,
defend
Sayaka's a
herself.
big bitch.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Dude, every time he speaks, it's sus. Like, what do you mean? This is sus.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Is it the wrist? I don't understand. Oh yeah, her palms. There's nothing on her palms. I forgot. Oh yeah, I remember.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her
Dude, we already talked about this. If you grab the sword, gold's on your
Like
hand.
I said before,
Yes,
the
thank
gold
you.
coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
No?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Yeah, what a stupid
Why
conclusion.
do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yes.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka could wash her hands. There's
Oh, the
some
water is
regulation.
off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
What?
My.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly dog.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
What?
Insult, obviously.
Thank you, Leon.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Is it Sayaka?
The one who damaged the sheath. Who was the one with the kitchen knife?
Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Focus, buddy.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had
Recording, please get
targeted
out.
to come to Makoto's room,
Love
and
you.
by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would... But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
Ugh.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Wow, thank you.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be
It is true, you dumbass.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think
Oh
did it.
yeah. Oh yeah, no shit.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Yes, you dumbass. Yes, there is. Look at a shit ton of truth bullets you have. Oh, I only got one.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No.
No, that's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dying? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote
That's
something on
sus.
the wall behind
Why are you so
her.
nervous, buddy?
11037. Written in her own blood.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes, we can. Oh, wait, left index. I don't know. I forgot. I guess the left index finger was like the...
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about
Okay,
numbers.
that's not how that works.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't...
Numbers don't mean shit. The only numbers in computer is 1 and zeros.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Oh, damn. He's right.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
What?
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
You're a dumbass! Okay, you're a dumbass.
Whose name did
She wrote who the killer is.
Do you even see what name she wrote?
And then rotate it, you dumbass. Huh? Wait, what?
Who did she write? Who did she write?
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Check F1. You hit F1.
I can't hit F1. It's not working.
Okay, 11037. If you flip it upside down, the 7 becomes...
Oh. One's N. Wait. Who ends? What name ends in N? Wait, okay, it's either Leon? Okay, it's Leon, it's Leon. Oh, he's the only one that ends in N. He's the only one that ends.
Here's my answer.
You got it right.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the... If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O...
We did it! It's over! We're done.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's
Oh, it's him. It's him.
just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my
No.
No, it's not random.
No. It's him. It's him. We got him. We got him. We got him.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Alright, that's it.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to
Okay,
me.
it's him. There's actually no way.
You can't just go and say shit like that.
Yes, we can actually.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of.
Oh yeah,
It's
we
the
know
thing
that
I
was.
found in front of the incinerator.
Okay, I got it. Blank piece of shit.
I got it! You mean The burnt shirt piece.
Yeah, how does she know about
laying
that?
On the ground by the incinerator, right?
I guess she has
The
access to
killers
everything.
stabbed Sayaka. They must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't.
Well, yeah,
notice.
no shit.
If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
It's him! I'm telling
Is
you.
one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with
Dude,
shirts
he's like
like
literally
mine.
stuttering.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
What do you mean? She wrote your name!
Right.
That alone.
That's it! That's done. You're done.
Starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
It's Leon.
Yeah, I think so.
How was it supposed of?
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Okay, he literally just confessed everything.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
I guess he uses a crystal ball. What did he hit it with? Does he have a bat? No.
The key to the trash room, whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, you don't.
No, that's wrong.
Nice job.
No, that was hard.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room.
It's Leon, by the way. I don't know if you guys don't fucking realize that.
You couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to
Thank
hell.
you, I have eyes.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball
Roll
in a
it,
certain way.
divine with it, throw it. I'm guessing
I
throw it.
got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Kanye West reference? Come to life?
Through a gap in the gate?
Do you even know that song?
Remember
Yeah.
what you said before, Hifumi?
It's probably one of the best songs for Kanye, honestly.
We're not gonna talk about streets though.
Yeah, we're not like that. Okay, okay, whatever. Shut up.
Hifumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got in the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do
Dude,
is look
you-
at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at
How does she
least
know that?
30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Oh, that's Leon's
Could
is a
someone
baseball
really
player.
do that?
Yes.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Ultimate baseball star, obviously. What the fuck? Stupid.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate.
Alright,
baseball
can we be done?
You can't be serious. Hey, I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that,
we don't.
We can end
this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions.
Can we just kill him? It's over. Monokuma, you want to kill him so badly? Just fucking kill him.
What happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Actually, this is like legally we have to do this.
Every case is one last element. The closing argument. You'll give a summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events in the case of a comic book.
A what?
Yes, you'll see.
Oh, how fun, thank you. Okay, this is really weird.
Act 1. So look at the, so, you see all this stuff, right?
Will it actually show us what happened?
Better take
Oh, like
one more look.
Oh no, this is a comic. This is lame.
Last...
What the fuck?
Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon. Are we done?
It
Thank
would
God.
appear that hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object, I object, I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence!
We just fucking
Where's
said
the
the evidence.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto,
We already did.
I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Wait, what? We're not done?
Yes.
What the fuck?
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Okay, we're done. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on.
Here we go. The moment of truth.
Oh, fuck.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not
Left
a
click.
chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
I don't understand this.
You kidding me? Not a chance!
I don't understand how to fucking do this. This isn't... What?
You lie! Shut up!
Okay, right click to lock onto the statement and then left click to shoot it down.
You kidding me? Not a chance! It
Yeah, we
wasn't
suck at
me!
this.
I don't understand how to do this. This is impossible.
Stupid!
It's not that hard.
Stop talking!
I'm hitting right click! Right click it!
You kidding me?
You have to click it on the
Not a
dots.
chance. You lie! Shut up! Shut up! Stupid!
Click it on the dots.
Here's
This
your
is
proof.
fucking impossible.
You kidding me?
Okay, fuck.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
not- you're
god,
not
why is
clicking
it
on the
so
dots.
difficult?
You can retry, don't worry.
Wait, what? That makes no sense at all. Zane. How?
The idea is that your gauge of influence around the team grows so low that they don't trust you anymore.
That makes no sense. You guys are retarded. Are we done?
Where's your proof?
Fuck
This
you.
should prove it.
This should prove it!
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used.
There's a
to
fucking
remove
screwdriver.
I
Don't take a
mean,
genius.
It had to be a
Oh, thank you.
screwdriver, right?
Thank you, genius.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Yeah, I actually have no idea. I have no idea.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Fuck you.
It had to be their very own toolkit. Stupid, 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 stupid! Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used. Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Oh.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Are we? I guess we're done. We're done. It's over. He's dead.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished.
Oh, we're done. What? That's real weird. That's a little weird. I don't like that. For fun.
This guy's shit ton.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind
Wait,
you
do they actually show who votes for who?
triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't
sadly,
want
no.
to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or
I
the
like how he says
dreadfully wrong
blackened.
one?
Blackened. It sounds like he's like a slave owner.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, okay. That's weird. That's a very weird way of showing that.
Oh, back to voicing themselves.
Ah, the black in this case is what I call Sayaka. But no other than Leon Kuwata.
Dot.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
You son of a bitch.
Boobs.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, he's right. He's not wrong. He's doing his self-defense.
So that's why.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'll be the one standing there. I was a complete chance I went up like this.
Just unlucky.
Yeah, he is unlucky.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my own death? Dot. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we had been wrong. Because if we came up with was really the truth, then that truth that Sayaka was trying to ferry me. But even that's true. I can't say she's wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. You and I couldn't handle it. If I
It's
was
just
her,
girls on the floor.
now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting. Oh shit, that's her.
I don't care. We've already seen this.
The other
Look
one
at their
really knows
faces.
important to her. Her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So
Yeah,
when
she's
she
for the
said-
streets.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very
That's
beginning.
tough.
She was using me.
That's tough.
That why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her. Once you're dead, that's that. Try to kill someone just because of their relationships.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she decided to pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand now, really I do. Yup. You're in utter despair, thanks to Sayaka's show, right? Compassion told you love, those strong and blah blah blah.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault.
Yeah, he's right. It is all your fault.
Suddenly a frenzy and lunged at
That's enough.
Monokuma, but as angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was
How did he
sure
get-
it would leave a bruise.
Wow, what a fucking weakling.
Calm down.
I forgot his voice. Damn it.
That was a close one. I thought you were gonna give me a good wall thing. Probably what a push for you did.
Yes, indeed.
No senses and blah blah blah. Okay.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I have a choice. I just kill
He's
her.
right.
That's it. I was protecting myself in the heat of the moment. Self-defense.
Is that okay? Hmm.
You force yourself bad. Do you not use your very own toothpick?
I guess.
After you shut yourself in the bathroom, you went
Oh
out of
yeah,
your way
he
to
did
get
grab
back
his
to
own
the room.
toothpick.
And you came all the way back,
Do
broke
you
into the bathroom and killed
understand?
her. You have any number of chances to stop what you're doing, but you chose not to. It's not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
I guess.
So, that's...
No, that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
Oh my god.
I can't say Leon is fully to blame. Of course, I don't blame them. Plan on blaming Sayaka either. But because the one to blame is him. Swat. One for you. This would never happen, Sayaka. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in the situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that then those. Okay.
I don't care.
God, Justice and Bacon. Just shut up. Okay. Well, anyway, more importantly.
Thrills, chills, kills!
What?
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey!
Oh shit.
Now.
Oh shit.
Stop! Please!
Now
Thank
then,
God I don't
I
have to use his
prepared
voice.
a very special punishment!
For Leon Kawada.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment!
No!
Oh shit.
Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
It's a really weird angle. Okay. Damn. Oh shit. He's fucked. Oh. Oh no. Wait, how did they get there so fast?
1,000 blows.
Fuck. Holy shit! That is actually so insane. Like, that is actually horrible. Like, holy shit. Damn.
That's the end of the trial. Look at their faces. That's the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else can we call it?
Whoa, extreme! Man, my adrenaline's pumping right now, out of control.
So shut up. Shut up.
I can't take it.
Yes, we do. Shut up.
Well?
Only a very single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck do we have to do all this evil shit to us?
What the heck? Say
Yeah,
what? Well...
So what are you gonna do putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Can't do a nerd voice. My own skill. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying. What I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? If you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided to wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. I'm not doing her voice. Fuck that shit.
Chapter are you? Oh, I'm sure. Blah, blah, blah.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Kills!
I'm so tired.
Kills!
Hey.
Just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality.
Okay.
So that was the ending?
Yeah.
Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move.
Man,
Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Still, I forgot how long this is.
Okay.
Just a second.
So
Can I
the
talk
bear
for a
dude
second?
was the evil guy?
Yes.
Yes, he was the evil
Makoto.
guy.
Man,
Before we head back, there's something I want to
about.
talk about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it? ... I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before this class started. You had to figure out what was mystery because of shit.
It's true.
Sayaka, I meant to double cross you. That's a fact. You never changed. But to the very end, she wasn't she wasn't sure of everything. That's why. As she was dying, she was thinking of you.
I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
You know, if you ask Anna, you can confirm, don't you? Your final thought was that she could protect you. What?
so
The fact that she used her last one entry to levy diamond proves that if she didn't care, she wouldn't have. No, so maybe she just wanted to get
Maybe
past
she
it.
can get back to her. She didn't want to kill her.
The possibility, but I don't think that would.
anyway,
She was uncertain. She was uncertain who she could go to deceive you. That's why I planned failure. Her session, I tried
Right.
failure.
Why are you telling me this now? Because you're the kind of person to overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep
Correct.
moving
Oh,
forward.
Leon was a friend. I would highly.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past them like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with my life. I'll carry their memories. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she
Hey.
revealed a small smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well, I'm
What?
psychic. What? Kidding. I just have pretty
Haha,
good
very
intuition.
funny, very good reference. Oh, let's
Chapter
go.
1
We
to
did it.
survive.
We did it.
The end. Surviving students. 12. Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
LeBron, LeBron, LeBron.